Very recently, Starbucks announced a new line of coffee-based drinks called Oleato, and they're a bit different to what you normally expect from coffee and coffee drinks. They have one shared ingredient amongst all of them: olive oil, which I think sounds absolutely disgusting. They're rolling it out in a few stores in America, I think in Boston and Los Angeles, and also for Milan Reserve Roastery. Given that I don't actually have plane tickets to any of those places, I thought I'd try and make this for myself and see how it tastes. I'm going to be making the Oleato latte, which involves oat milk, some kind of coffee, olive oil. It seems wrong, like dead wrong, but you know, we may as well give it a shot and see how it goes, right? This feels wrong. This feels really wrong. So what I've done, I've kind of gone for like mostly the same amount of oat milk that I'd normally use, and then I've just topped it off with a bit more olive oil. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. Okay, cool. Not measuring stuff today. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so now it's time to drink and maybe enjoy this little crime against humanity. Smell-wise, it smells like coffee, but you can definitely smell the olive oil. I think I'm just going to drink it and find out. Not quite what I was expecting, honestly. I was expecting the olive oil to be a lot more olivey. What it does is it does have this kind of like vegetal flavour. It doesn't taste any more like rich than normal coffee. I guess oat milk already has like a lot of oil in it. I don't think it's that special, but I don't think it's disgusting. I would not drink this. Maybe I'm not using enough olive oil, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say in the context of coffee. But yeah, okay, that is a thing. It's leaving my lips feeling really like greasy. Yeah, I don't like this. Not gonna lie, but I will hold my judgment. I'm sure they've got some weird and wonderful tricks up their sleeves, but yeah, this was my attempt at making and drinking one of these. So a few thoughts on the Oleato, like an hour after drinking it and having a bit of a think. It was kind of disgusting. I was being really brave about it and trying to be diplomatic, but it's absolutely disgusting. I was having my first sip and I could taste it tasted kind of creamy and really quite like thick and viscous, which could have been the oat milk. I didn't really taste the coffee that much. And then kind of out of nowhere you're kind of hit with this like vegetal olive flavour, and it's disgusting and it makes you kind of want to be sick. On top of all this, you're left with like a very filmy, greasy lip, which is really not a good sensory experience. So yeah, I don't think I could ever drink one of those again, not gonna lie. Like, maybe they did it better in Starbucks. I was talking with a friend. There was a few things, maybe, if I wanted to try this again, that I could do. Use less oil. I didn't put a lot of oil in, I put about 15 millilitres in at most. but that was too much. It just kind of separated quite quickly. For olive flavour was just overwhelming, and like the greasy, oily sensation on the lips was just really gross. I think I'd use an even darker roast. I was already using quite a dark roast, but I would go darker next time actually and try and get more of a stronger coffee flavour, because it wasn't very well balanced with a medium roast. And then I think my third recommendation is that I'd probably throw it all away and just make a normal coffee. I don't think this needed to happen. We have like these trends like bulletproof coffee, where there was like butter and some other stuff going into coffee to try and make it like all supercharged and full of calories. It doesn't need to happen. It does not need to exist. I would be a happier person if I didn't have to record this video and try it because of the fad. Like, there's certain coffee fads that have worked out really well, right? Like the Dalgona coffee with like the instant stuff and like the sugar kind of whipped up. You know, it's instant coffee, but like it tasted really good and it was interesting and it was sweet and, you know, it was a little bit bitter. But that was like a whole different level to this olive oil coffee infused muck. I just don't know why like Starbucks are kind of so insistent on this, and like even like their CEO is just like, yeah, this is like the future of coffee. If this is the future of coffee, then I kind of want to stop drinking coffee. This was an experience. I hope you enjoyed.